Alright guys, so here we go. We are at the post office here in Tempe or Chandler area. I guess it's kind of on the border. I guess it's still considered part of Chandler. But this one pops up when you're looking for a post office in Tempe for some weird reason. And of course we're staying on the sidewalk. We're not damaging any of the landscape property or anything like that. Right there. This will be a good shot. Let's go. South Tempe. Let's see if there's a poster 7 on these doors anywhere. No poster 7. And hours of operation. So this is kind of weird. Armed robbery of a postal employee or postal facility carries a prison sentence up to 25 years upon conviction. So it's different if a government employee gets robbed as opposed to if I get robbed or you get robbed or anyone else gets robbed. What happened to everybody being created equal? Why does somebody who robbed a postal inspector or a postal employee get more time than someone who robs a private citizen? Interesting. No poster 7. Oh, look at this. So they have no problem with cameras. Monitor recorded for operational security purposes. Alright. Then we have where you come in and drop your mail off. And these are the rental boxes. All different sizes. Obviously the larger rental boxes cost more than the smaller rental boxes. It looks like they have walls and walls of rental boxes down here. And there. And then of course we have, if you need any gift cards or anything, you can come in and get some gift cards. Or some package wrapping. And I'm assuming poster 7 will be up here somewhere, I'm just guessing. Doesn't look like it is.
Sir, can I help you with something?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just collecting content for a story.
Okay, I don't know if you're allowed to videotape.
I am. I'm allowed, yeah. Absolutely. Poster 7. Have you guys got poster 7 up on your wall anywhere? So if you know anyone that's having a birthday, the post office has some pretty good birthday cards available for you to buy. Of course, you know, stuff like this right here, this was bought with tax dollars. And then they sell it to taxpayers.
Sir, can I ask you why you're filming my cards? Why you're filming
Well,
them?
I'm a journalist and I'm collecting content for a story.
Okay. I don't think we're allowed to do that in here without permission from headquarters or somebody.
I understand. Do you think or do you know?
I know.
And so are you familiar with poster 7?
I am.
And are you familiar with the rules on poster 7 as it okay. Okay. Please. So, looks like they don't even know their own rules. And now they're going to call the police on me for not breaking a law. Unbelievable that you can get here. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm just collecting content for a story.
Yeah, you can't do that in here.
You ever heard of Poster 7?
Yeah.
What made you come to the conclusion I can't film in there?
You can't film. Who do you work for?
I'm an independent journalist.
Okay. No, you have to have authorization to come in and do that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. So,
Do you have Poster 7 up here like you're supposed to?
Yeah.
Where's
now,
Poster 7?
Please turn your camera off.
I'm not going to turn my camera
You
off.
need to turn your camera off.
Well, I'm not. I'm a journalist collecting content for a story. You're a government employee who doesn't have Poster 7 on the wall like you're supposed to. And now you're coming out here bullying me, telling me to stop doing my job.
No, you're incorrect with what you're stating.
So you don't have. So you do have Poster 7 up
and
here.
I will get Poster 7. I'm asking you very politely to turn off your
Well,
camera and
I'm not-
stop filming me.
Well, I'm not
You're
gonna
not
stop filming.
authorized to film me. I'm not giving you authorization. You don't have a right to film me.
Don't need your authorization.
Okay, I will take care of this, but you need to turn your camera off and
Well,
leave our
I'm not.
building.
Well, I'm not going to. I'm doing a job.
All right, that's fine. I can take care of that too.
First Amendment doesn't exist here or something, or what? That's a cute one right there. Didn't know the post office would have a picture of a kid with the fingers up her nose, or up her nose. I'm just going to say that so far, I mean, I'm still on the property, but so far, I think the South Tempe station, I'm not going to give it a pass. As I did get threatened with police called on me, but I'll give it a C. I'll give it a C minus. That's all the mail area back there. This guy here. That's the cell tower up there. Take a look at that. These things are crazy looking. They try to make them look like palm trees. Look at that. I don't know. What would you guys give it? I'd say maybe a C minus. I mean, he did threaten to call the cops. Said he was going to. And then he left me alone. And the cops never came. So I could film anything I wanted in there. Didn't really push the issue too hard. As, I don't know. The old man, he seemed like a nice guy. He seemed like he wanted to do the right thing. He's just indoctrinated to believe that things are a particular way when they're not. You know, you got to remember, even though the Constitution recognizes, it doesn't give you rights. The Constitution was meant to recognize the natural rights you were born with, enshrine those rights, and attempt to stop government from violating those rights. So let's get that straight. Everybody keeps talking about the Constitution gives me rights. The Constitution doesn't give you anything. The Constitution simply was written by, I'm not going to say moral men, but somewhat moral and God-fearing men, let's put it that way. And they wanted to draw a constitution that recognized the rights that you are born with, enshrine those rights, and attempt to stop government from violating those rights. However, clearly the Constitution failed, and I'm pretty sure the Founding Fathers, they pretty much came to the conclusion, and I'm just guessing, I have no idea for a fact, but I'm pretty sure that they were intelligent enough to come to the conclusion that the Constitution was literally just an attempt to stop government overreach. But they also knew the evils of government and how government constantly encroaches on freedoms and liberties. And so, has the Constitution failed American citizens? Yeah, pretty sure the Constitution's failed American citizens. And that's a sad thing to say. Regardless if we have a Constitution or not, those bullies, the bullies that attempt to rule over peaceful people and dictate what peaceful people can and cannot do in public places when they're harming no one. It's these bullies, let me put it this way. Government, the platform called government, is a magnet for sociopaths in our society. Normal people, enterprising people, people that want to do good, they go into the private sector, they develop skills and nurture talent, and they enter into the private sector to provide a service or to provide a product or a combination thereof to their fellow man to improve other people's lives in some way, shape, or form. That's what normal people do. Sociopaths that have a sick, demented desire to rule, not just over criminals, people that create victims, but over everyone, including peaceful people. The platform called government is absolutely a magnet for those people. And that's why we have so many people in government that freak out at the sight of a camera. It's like a bunch of cockroaches running around in a dark, abandoned home. And when someone goes into that home and flips on the light, the cockroaches freak out and scurry and scatter everywhere. All hell breaks loose. And it's the same thing when a peaceful person pulls out a video camera and attempts to shine a light, the video camera, on government employees. They freak out and all hell breaks loose. And maybe there's good reason for them to freak out. I mean, they are performing criminal activities after all. Their paychecks are padded with stolen funds. And that's just the way it is. But there you have it, folks. I'm going to give this post office about a C-, maybe a C. They didn't interfere with me recording. They did come and talk to you, but that's okay. I mean, if you're concerned with me filming, you can come and say, hey, what's up? What's going on? I have no problem with that. I don't think anybody really does. But when you start threatening to call the police and all that jazz, there's a problem. And the problem's not the video camera. The problem is you have a bunch of cockroaches running around calling themselves government employees that don't like their faces or their activities on camera. All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up here. We're going on, let's see, 31 minutes and no cops. And that's generally what I'll give it, unless you guys have better opinions as to how long I should wait. I figured 30 minutes is a good marker. That's a badass car, my friend. What year is that?
42.
Damn, look at that. Nice. Very good. You gonna finish it all up?
Huh?
You gonna finish it all up?
It's pretty close right now.
Dude, it looks badass. I'm digging it. Take care, bro.